Sensory organs. Definition of sensory organ: the organ containing biological transducers which converts external stimulations to action potential and sent to CNS for decoding. This is a sensory organ definition. General type of sensation. See, when we speak about sensation, it's about the inputs which body receives from external environment. Here there are two type of sensations we can categorize. One is general sensation and another one is special sensations. Under general sensations, we will take skin as an example. It receives touch, temperature, pain and pressure, etc. type of sensations. Why we call this is a general sensations? Because every part of the body we can perceive these sensations, so it is a generalized sensation. Special sensation are those type of sensations which will be felt in certain area only from the certain organs. Example, eye, nose, tongue, ear, these are called as special sensations, sensory organs. Eye receives signals of vision, nose for olfaction, tongue for gustation, that is taste, ear for sound. We will see about eye first. Eye definition is, it is a pair of biological transducers which convert electromagnetic waves, that is light, into action potential in its organ, that is organ of vision. Location. Eyes are located in orbital cavity, anterior 1/3 of it. Parts of eyeball. Eyeball contains majorly two parts, anterior 1/6 part and posterior 5/6 part. Anterior 1/6 part is known as cornea, which is a transparent part. Posterior 5/6 part is called as a sclera, which is a opaque part. There are two poles, anterior pole and posterior pole. Anterior pole is a center point on cornea, posterior pole is center point on sclera. There are two imaginary axes are there. One is called as optic axis and another one is visual axis. Optic axis is from anterior pole to posterior pole and visual axis is from anterior pole to fovea centralis. Measurement of eyeball. Eyeball measures approximately 24 mm both anteroposteriorly and transversely and vertically. The coats of or layers of or structure of eyeball. In the structure it contains three layers of the eyeball, which is known as a coats of eyeball. Those are outer coat, middle coat and inner coat. Outer coat is known as a fibrous coat, middle coat is known as vascular or uveal tract, inner coat is known as nervous coat. In outer coat there are sclera and cornea will come. In middle coat, choroid, ciliary body and iris, and in inner coat, which is nervous coat, which is nothing but known as retina. Muscles of eyeball. There are extraocular muscles in eyeball which are about 7 in numbers, which we usually call as 6 plus 1. 4 recti muscles, superior rectus, inferior rectus, medial rectus and lateral rectus, and 2 oblique muscles, superior oblique and inferior oblique, and 1 elevator palpebrae superioris. Elevator palpebrae superioris does not insert any muscles, any its fibers to the eyeball, but it acts along with the eyeball eye motion, so it's included in the extraocular muscles. Nerves applied to the extraocular muscles, which will be remembered as LR6, SO4 and O3 as a formula. LR represents lateral rectus supplied by 6th cranial nerve. SO means superior oblique, which is supplied by 4th cranial nerve, and all other extraocular muscles are supplied by third cranial nerve.